My brain has two modes: go faster or feel guilty for not going faster. Something broke that rhythm. I had a day off work, alone in the room, and somehow 8 full hours to myself. So I did what I always do. I sat in front of the computer and forced myself to be productive. I tried to write a script. A few hours went by. Nothing worked. My brain started negotiating. Maybe it's not writing time, maybe shooting time, maybe we should go outside. And right as I thought that, it started raining. So I stayed there, sitting, looking out the window, doing absolutely nothing. For a few seconds it felt peaceful. And then my brain went, what the f*** are you doing? I lived 6 years in London, where being busy means you're doing well, where free time feels like a mistake you should immediately correct. There's always somewhere to be, something to see, something to chase. You barely have time to stop and ask yourself, wait, how am I actually doing? I moved away from London, but that mindset followed me. 5 years later, I'm living in New Zealand, a place that moves slowly whether you like it or not. Big spaces, water, sheep, too much quiet, and honestly my first reaction was, man, this is boring. Do we really need another walk? Another waterfall? What's the point of just staring at places? And that's when anxiety showed up, tapping me on the shoulder like, you're wasting time. Just let me help you stress for a minute. So when I first thought about slowing down, my reaction was simple. Slowing down sucks. There's so much happening in the world. Concerts, bands, people doing incredible things, and I'm here, walking. I felt like I was missing out on my own life. The calm almost felt aggressive. But then something happened. Not all at once, more like something creeping in. I stood up and felt dizzy. My head was spinning, everything felt loud and strange. Sitting still had forced me to face thoughts I usually drown with noise, uncomfortable ones. And then, after all that mental chaos, silence. I looked at my day and realized I had time. Real time, not time I had to optimize. And my first thought wasn't deep or inspirational, it was, damn, I can finally take those 4 p.m. naps I've been craving. I wasn't suddenly motivated, I was just honest with myself. I had space to ask what I actually needed to feel okay. Not productive, just okay. Now this didn't fix my life. My problems were still there, waiting exactly where I left them. I couldn't stay calm all day, every day. That'd be bullshit. But something shifted. I stopped rushing through my days, waiting for something big to happen. Something important, something to justify the stress. And slowly, the pressure I put on myself every day lost a bit of its power. I still wake up mornings feeling late, like I need to hurry or I'll fall behind everyone else. Like one day I'll be too late. Those thoughts didn't disappear. I don't think they ever will. But now, I get more moments without them. Moments where I can enjoy small, stupid things one at a time. Moments where the day doesn't feel like a warm-up for something else. I don't think slowing down is the answer, and I don't think rushing is the problem either. I think the problem is when you never stop long enough to realize you're exhausted. When every day feels like it's preparing you for the next one, instead of being something on its own. So, I'm trying to catch myself in those moments. Not to fix them, not to turn them into a lesson, just to notice them before they disappear. What's more beautiful than editing when it's raining so much outside and you can just see it but have your space and enjoy it? I think every video editor will relate. So I've just finished watching the final cut of this video, so the one you've just watched. And it's kind of crazy because while making it, which took way longer than expected, I went through the exact same thing all over again. And I realized I couldn't relax until it was done. And on the days where, because of work or life or whatever, I couldn't edit, shoot, or make any progress at all, I felt guilty, like I was doing something wrong. And it's funny because I just made an entire video about resting, about not feeling guilty when you slow down. And even knowing all that, I'm still so far from actually living it. But I guess being aware of it is already something, even if I've got a long way to go. And if you're still watching this, honestly, thank you. Only about a quarter of the people make it to the end. So I really appreciate you being here. If any of this felt familiar, I'd love to read your thoughts, whether how you're dealing with the same thing or how you try to handle it, or even if you don't handle it at all. Let's at least try to not feel guilty for resting. And yeah, see you in the next one.